Welcome to Goss TV. I'm Ali Ryan, the editor of Goss.ie, and I'm here with our deputy editor, Lisa McLaughlin. We're chatting to you today's top stories, and we have to start off with really sad news.
Don't even mention it. Don't bring it up.
Okay, just to say it.
Justin Bieber sold out.
Both dates, guys. Both dates are gone.
So last night, obviously, he announced that due to popular demand that he was going to release a second date, November 2nd. But of course, come at 9 o'clock, sure wasn't everyone online trying to get them, and they were sold out within either 5 or just under 8 minutes anyway.
All gone. And the
2
funniest
days.
part of this, we actually have the story up on Goss today, are the tweets that some of the fans are sending. The upset fans, the crazy fans, I go as far to say.
I would like to say they have a few choice words for Justin Bieber, so I don't know if we can't reiterate it, but if you go on to Goss.ie, click onto the article, you will see them there.
So maybe it's because it's Christmas time they've released the tickets now, because it seems really early.
I know it does, but I think with any big star, they always release them quite a while in ahead. If you think of One Direction, sure, all their concerts, their tickets go on sale a whole year beforehand. So I think it is all by demand, and it brings up hype, and it means they can have all this publicity beforehand. So this is all what they want. You know?
Are you going to go, or are you bleeper?
Well, obviously I didn't get up in time to actually get
We'll
the
find
tickets.
a way there.
But where there's a will, there is always a way.
Always a way. Another thing that everyone in Ireland is pretty much talking about at the moment is Star Wars. The premiere took place last night, so from midnight there were some special screenings around the place, and people really went pretty far with the efforts. They dressed up. There were some really funny photos. What was happening?
Yeah, so people obviously, got really behind the premiere, and they dressed up as different characters. So a few stormtroopers, there's a few Darth Vaders, there's a...
It's kind of scary looking all the stormtroopers going around with the guns and like...
I know, kind of, yeah.
A little bit worrying,
but I think everyone that was there were big fans, so they weren't frightened in the slightest. There was different cinemas as well that kind of did fun things, different kind of plays and puns on characters, and had all big messages. So I think Dublin has definitely been taken over by Star Wars.
The Force, it's calling to you. Just let it in.
And then obviously the Spire course has turned into a huge lightsaber, and last night everyone was taking selfies around it, so I really want that to stay as a lightsaber forever, but
just so you can get a selfie.
like we're used to Bieber fever, but it's Star Wars fever now.
I know, it definitely is. I do think it helps as well because Donald Gleason's in it. I do think the Irish connection.
We're all behind you, Donald. We're all behind you.
I know, exactly.
Moving on to a bit of a strange one. Obviously, Donald Trump has been making headlines all around the world. I am afraid to say I absolutely hate him. I think he's a weirdo. And another person who's kind of stepped in to talk about it is Roz Purcell. Now, she used to work for Donald. She was picked up by his agency in New York. She's kind of saying all his comments recently are bizarre.
Yeah, she kind of says anyone who believes him, like, she can't believe that people are actually believing what he said, recent comments about Muslims, and that if he became president,
anything to do with the presidency campaign has been
he said
insane.
He wouldn't let them into the country, and I just think it's deplorable what he has actually said. I think it's disgusting.
Well, it's very simple. When they come in from Syria, guest of President Obama, we shouldn't be taking any because we have no idea where they come from, who they are. They have no paperwork. There's no way of proving that their paperwork is correct. When they come in from Syria, I want them to be registered. They have to be registered. We have to watch them.
But I do think he's absolutely mad, and that's exactly what Roz is saying. She just goes, I can't believe people are taking him seriously. And
and she made a fair point. She said that what he's doing is pretty dangerous because a lot of people do, they listen to what he's saying, and that's kind of the crazy thing. But it's interesting to see her come out and talk about it, because she was a part of his agency.
She was so close. Obviously, he runs Miss Universe as well, and she came 7th that year, and he kind of took a shine to her and signed her. But she did come out as well, just maybe a few weeks ago, and did say, I do think it's a bit bizarre that he is going for a president
in the first place.
In the first place. So now these comments have.
I just wanted to end. Go away, Donald Trump. Please
I know,
away.
maybe this might be the end of it all.
I hope
Hopefully.
So. On to more positive things. Ronan Keating is officially back.
Oh, get excited, fans. Yes, he is back with a solo album.
What's it called? What are we expecting?
Well, do you know what? He said previously, maybe a few months ago, that would be more folk.
Yeah.
So I think we might be feeling a little bit Mumford & Sons. Maybe he's taking, you know, he was in Once the musical earlier this year, so maybe he's taking a little bit of...
This thing, I feel like it's going to be very different this time, because he went back on tour with Boyzone first of all, and then he was in the West End, so he's had kind of different experiences over the last year, and obviously he just got married to Storm Keating as well, so I'm wondering whether there'll be a few little love notes to her in there.
Do you know what? He's probably just floating on air really at the moment, so I say it'd be a very super sweet album.
If their Instagram post or anything to go by, I'm expecting some beautiful lyrics in that.
Very beautiful, very lovely.
Sticking with music, the best news ever. The best duet of all time could be happening?
Oh, I hope this actually happens. Fingers crossed. Peter Andre and Daniel O'Donnell.
Fingers crossed. How is this coming about?
Yeah, I know, because obviously the two of them were on Strictly Come Dancing on BBC together, and they kind of forged a really close friendship, and they've stayed in touch since, apparently. And he said, you know, Peter Andre's gone, I've never worked with anyone else or wrote with anyone else, but me and Daniel have been kind of talking about it. Yeah, he's like, I come from a pop background, he comes from a country, maybe they could have, like, you know, like Kesha and Timba, maybe another one of those kind of moments.
Or I'd love if they did a new version of Mysterious Girl with Daniel singing it.
Well, that would be amazing, because he is just releasing a swing album, Peter Andre, with a swing version of Mysterious Girl, so why don't we have a country version?
I think that would literally sell out everywhere, here and the UK.
Oh, well, think about all the fans that they have. So, you know what? We'll be waiting with bated breath for that one.
And finally, guys, we did a feature up yesterday of Ireland's top 50 Snapchat stars. It's been going absolutely mad on the site.
Ultimate Snapchatters.
So we got a mixture of bloggers and models and celebrities in there.
Yeah, no, and it was great. You know, it was quite tough though as well to choose the actual 50. It took hours, because there's so many people out there at the moment. But yeah, there was great, like Georgia's on there. We've got some lovely girly bits. We've got Karen. We've got so many names.
And obviously Goss.ie on Snapchat. You have to follow Goss as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, get on there.
It'd be rude not to after this.
It would be. Okay, that's it from us today, guys. For these stories, videos and much more, make sure to check out Goss.ie.